Dr. Thayer here. I'm with Corey. Corey's from some Hoboken town in Oregon. Anyways, he's from one of, I'm looking, I've never heard of the place.
Redmond, Oregon. It's outside of Bend, Oregon.
Okay, anyways, yeah. Come from a long ways because he's wanted to get some help here. This guy is a long-standing chiropractic patient. Has chiropractic in his blood. His grandfather's a chiropractor. I'll let him tell you a little about it. It's kind of neat to hear. He says, how many chiropractors over your lifetime? 9, you said? 9
or 10 over my whole life.
Over your whole life. And he is a believer in chiropractic. Yet he's here because he told me why. Why did you come here for this?
You know, the last ones I've gone through, they're just not doing anything.
Yeah. And you thought it was unique because he's never been to somebody who does something like you do. What? Because he's been full spine guys?
Full spine guys, head to toe type things. I did my research online and
this is unique. So you thought, well, I'll give the unique guy a try. So I thought that was interesting to hear that. Again, with his experience. But he's in a lot of pain, non-resolution. The last 5 years, he had a snowboarding accident, hit his head pretty bad, has another accident before that, but he'll tell you all this kind of stuff. But he's been to 3 or 4 chiropractors the last couple of years and still no resolution, still leg pain, not doing well. Again, short-term relief, a little acupuncture in there, short-term relief, but he wants some more
getting
help.
worse.
Exactly.
It's getting worse.
Corey, why are you here, buddy?
It's getting worse. This is kind of almost a last resort for me. I feel like I've done everything I can before I have to explore going under the knife type of thing, if that's really a real option and stuff. Mm-hmm. I feel like this is I'm going to travel this far, I'm going to make this happen, and I believe in what's going on.
Good. Again, I'm curious about the chiropractic. Your grandfather was a chiropractor.
My grandfather was the first chiropractor in Bend, Oregon, and whenever that was, early 70s and stuff. And
1899?
Say about 1899. He came over in a covered wagon, I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
And my mom actually worked in chiropractor offices kind of growing up, and you know, I remember always kind of complaining about stuff, so chiropractor kind of straightened me out a little bit.
Yeah. So over the years, 9 or 10 different chiropractors, a bunch in the last couple of years. He is an advocate for chiropractic. He loves it. Even though he's still here, he loves it. He has bled for it. He hasn't bled for it, but he's been in it a long time. And so I'm proud to work on him. So I want his take on how this is different than everything else. He's going to give us his honest opinion. So I'm stoked about that. An interesting thing, I have to say this, and he knows where I'm going with this, is that I took your first x-rays ever.
Yes. Out of all those chiropractors,
let them know what you think about that.
Out of all those chiropractors, not anybody actually took a picture of my back to look at it, to tell me what was wrong. They did it by feel or by a little gadget of some sort, and you know, just kind of went with what they thought was best.
As a layperson, as a non-chiropractor, how do you think that is? Do you think that didn't you say something like you asked for X-rays one time?
I asked for them, and I was told I didn't need them, and that this is how we do it, type of thing. And you know, when I got temporary relief, I was like, okay, you're the boss, and you know, it was fixing me for a day at a time, or maybe 2 days at a time, and then it went right back.
Corey's 43, never had a freaking X-ray on his back. I find that a travesty. Not that I think I'm big into X-rays, but I mean, as I always tell everybody, if you're going to build a house, I don't care if you know where each wall should be. I don't care if it's every stud is 16 inches off. You need blueprints. You need to see the goddamn blueprints. The bathroom's over there. I need to see a blueprint, right? Well, does that make sense? I don't know what the hell. You know, I know how to build a house, but I still need to see the blueprint of that house. So I just think it's funny after all those years. So I thought that was funny. Okay, so back pain. Tell us about your back pain.
My biggest left leg. I've lost all feeling out of my leg for almost an entire month. It's happened a couple times, and when I start getting feeling back, it's one of the most painful things I've ever experienced and stuff. And it just kind of works its way down. It's super painful.
Coughing, sneezing?
If I cough or sneeze right now, you'll see me go down to the floor.
Gotcha.
Guarantee.
That's go ahead and cough or sneeze. I'm just kidding.
That's the worst thing I have right now.
Yeah. And you get back pain. He said L4, L5, but you know, I was looking at your x-rays, it's L5S1. So it's interesting you said L4, L5, because there's arthritis in the lower one, so I'm surprised that's where the pain is. But anyways, but you wouldn't know that.
Nope, I am a Google doctor myself, so you know.
Okay, so low back pain, neck pain. That's recent, you said, sort of recent.
Neck pain's, it's been tight and kind of pulls on stuff through my shoulders, and that's been fairly recent. By that I mean 6 months, a year. I mean, it's kind of coincided with this getting worse, actually.
Tell us about your hand. That's an interesting
My hand
factor.
gets a cramp in it. I call it my crab claw because it gets like this, and I physically have to pull my hand apart. Otherwise, it cramps up and holds like that very painfully for an hour. Sometimes maybe less, more or less.
Two times a month.
About 2 times a month.
That's crazy.
Yes,
That's
it can be
interesting.
completely random. I mean, how I grip something or whatever, it just happens.
And so tinnitus over 10 years, his ring in his ear just keeps going and going and going. I'm not sure I'm going to help this. His 10 years is pretty long. Plus he has other reasons, shooting guns and loud music. So that could be a reason why he has tinnitus. Dizziness once a week, headaches once every 2 months, so not very often.
Yeah, not too many headaches.
Yeah, not too many headaches. He thinks he sleeps like a champ, and so we'll see how that goes. Again, I don't think there's much else. Oh, tell us about the 95 rear end accident.
Oh yes, I was rear-ended and pushed into a car in front of me, and then rear-ended again, and I hit my head on the back window pretty hard, and had crazy hallucinating. Excuse me.
He's from a pot state, by the way.
and yeah, that was a real good treat there. It jarred my brain pretty well, and I'm sure it probably did something to my neck and all that stuff.
And his brain.
And my brain.
So over here, sir. Anything else you want to add?
No, sir.
Okay. Knee straight, bend over, touch toes best you can, just like we should. Okay? See, look at how much pain he is in, guys. And scale of 1 to 10, what is that pain in your back?
That's a 6 or 7.
6 or 7, okay? We've done this several times today, and we haven't treated him yet, so don't think we've treated you. We haven't touched you yet, right?
Nope.
Just go back like this.
Feels a little better after doing the first
That's
one,
fine,
but
that's fine.
it's still, I can still feel it. It's a 3-4ish right in there.
Gotcha. A minute ago, we just did this was an 8, so it changed a little
It
bit.
really fluctuates depending on what I'm doing.
Fair enough. I just want the honesty.
It's very
just honesty.
touchy.
You'll know if it's improved or not after the adjustment. Look at the floor, please, on your neck. Any pain there?
It's tight between my shoulder blades.
Gotcha. It's 3, 2, 1.
3, 4, or 2, 3 right in there.
Ceiling.
Not so bad. I can feel it though. It's 1, 2ish.
Gotcha. Squat to the ground. If you watch, has very difficult time doing this. Go and stand up. You didn't say much pain, right? But you feel like you could be on the verge of pain if you screw around too
If
much.
I do it too fast, or if I come up too fast as well, it's just compressing things, and I can
Gotcha.
feel it pinching.
He has some left knee pain, but it didn't hurt that one. But it hurt sometimes. The left knee hurts. Go and stand on your toes for 10 seconds. Okay. How unbalanced do you feel right now?
I'm super wobbly and stuff.
Super wobbly. Okay. You couldn't do 10 seconds. Go. One other thing. I want you guys to take a look at his neck. Come a little closer. Okay. Skinny guy, fat neck. Look at this. And so why am I pointing that out? Not to make him feel bad, but these shoulders here, big, thick, high, wide neck. It should be this wide. The reason why that's there, guys, is because he has compensated for the amount of problems in his neck for years. His neck has adapted to the underlying cause in there. And so his body is trying to wall off the problem by stabilizing his neck. And so these muscles aren't there because you want them there. You haven't lifted weights on your neck.
It's not because of my giant brain. It's holding up. I thought maybe that was it.
Anyways, I just want you to see that because that's an adaptation, and it's good for you guys to see this because the body wants to try to wall off problems. And this is a typical problem that happens. He has other postural issues. He has a little bit of cavity chest here, stomach sticks out. He has other issues that are associated with poor balance and long-standing pain. But the neck is a very obvious thing. Okay. Again, I'm going to adjust him. The neck's not going to go down. It's still going to be wide. But that's a long-term adaptation I wanted you guys to see. Ready to get started?
Right.
Good. Hat and glasses off down there, please. Lay on your back over here, sir. Yeah, look at you. Boca arriba. Face up, please. They don't know how to speak Spanish in Oregon. Good. How many adjustments do you think you've had over your lifetime?
Oh, jeez. Hundreds? I mean,
Hundreds, right?
Yeah.
How often do you normally go to a chiropractor? Once a week?
Two to three times a week when I'm doing it right. Yeah.
Yeah, when you're yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Massage therapy, all that stuff.
You do all that stuff.
It just feels good, but I don't know if it really does. It loosens
Yeah.
things
No, I
up.
love it. This is gonna be awesome. Fingers in your butt like this, please. Interlock them. Good. So just relax best you can, and we'll get your neck adjusted. Oh, one other question.
Yes.
Of all those doctors, do they all adjust your neck?
All of them. Well, yeah, they all did that, but they did everything as well. I mean,
Good. No, it's fine.
Yeah.
Again, there's so many chiropractors that never adjust necks, so I'm just curious. So good. They all adjusted necks.
Yes.
So it'll be a great comparison. So X-rays, guys. So I haven't shown you these yet, but X-rays. Definitely problems. L5S1 is the arthritic one. That's about half the size. I'll point that out when I show you the X-rays. Let's see. A little scoliosis between the shoulder blades. Probably about a 10-degree scoliosis. Not quite as bad as I thought it was going to be, but definitely between the shoulder blades, scoliosis. And then neck, reverse curve, probably phase 3 arthritis, lower neck. Atlas is in the wrong position. Looks like something that could have been worked on a long time ago. Something he's done for years has kept it ingrained. But it's definitely worn out, definitely can be worked on, definitely is going to feel a difference today. So check those out, guys. Good. There you go.
All right.
You feel that tension right there?
Mm-hmm.
Good, nice.
Wow.
Wow, what?
That was a lot. That was amazing.
That was amazing?
I've never felt an adjustment like that before.
Never?
Just the immediate, yeah.
Immediate what?
It was big.
It was big, right?
I don't know how to explain it. Compared to other stuff, it was big. It was deep. So it was good.
Good. Anything feel different in your body from that too?
No, I feel a lot of release, like a lot of tension over here. It's a little tight over here now on this side.
Okay,
but
one more time.
I figure that's where you're headed next.
Yep. Big difference. Good.
Big difference.
Big difference, good. Yeah, right there. So the location I'm adjusting him, guys, is right through the middle of the worst arthritis. And the reason we're doing that is because that's where he pivots. That's where his most leverage is on. I'm not adjusting his atlas. I'm adjusting just the middle of his neck, right again where the arthritis is. Good. You look happy, dude.
That's amazing.
Okay, no wiggling.
Okay, no
Okay.
wiggling.
And the reason you don't want to wiggle is because, just like I say in the videos, the more you twist and turn, the more you're going to undo what I do.
Okay.
So it doesn't mean you can't never move, just right now don't.
Sure.
Good. So tell the viewers what you feel right now.
I just, I don't know how to explain it. I feel a lot lighter up in my neck alone and stuff. Like it's just not all tight. I can feel it it's released a lot right there.
Ever felt that before, ever?
Not after an adjustment, no, not at all. Maybe before I had all these problems, but
Yeah.
My shoulders on up feel completely different right
Completely different, right?
Yes.
Okay, wait till you get up.
Okay.
So when you get up, look straight ahead, keep your arms to your side, no wiggling.
now. Okay.
Okay? And we're going to walk up and down the hall in a minute. That's going to recalibrate your spine, but we'll talk about that in a second, okay?
Okay.
Just no wiggling, okay?
Yep.
Sit up. Okay. Do you want to sit on the table here, please? Just face me this way. I know, still a little sore getting up. That's fine. Because why? We haven't spread that adjustment through your whole body yet.
Okay.
Okay. The walking will help spread it. Right now, it's focused right here. Just like I told you when I showed you the spine, the balance center needs to be rebooted, which is the brain, right? And so we don't have the entire body connect until we actually walk.
Okay.
So, what is your first impression right now? Lightheaded?
Yeah, I'm a little lightheaded, a little dizzy, kind of feeling.
Good. And the reason that is because your body's being moved back into balance, which feels odd for you. So your body's going to adjust to this new balance, and that's what the walking does.
Okay.
Go ahead and walk, please. Look straight ahead. Can you see enough without the glasses?
Yeah.
Okay. Lightheaded still? Stop looking at the ground. Straight ahead. Good. Okay, when you breathe, in your nose, out in your nose, out. Good, and walk one more time. Don't look at the ground. So guys, all these boxes, we collected food for the food drive. Second Harvest down here. Great charity organization. I can't wait to get rid of the food. It's in our way now. But lots of people donated a lot of stuff to us. We really appreciate it.
Wow.
What's wow mean?
My whole upper body. I mean, it's completely. I mean, I'm not supposed to twist or anything.
Yeah.
I want to twist right
I know,
now. I feel like
I
it's
know.
not going to be tight. I mean, I can just feel such a mass difference right up in here. From here on up, specifically the center of my shoulder blades up, and it's almost like it was kind of moving downwards type of thing. Before it was from my neck up.
So walking is going to continue to spread that through your whole body, but I want to stop and get your first impressions here. So thank you for that. Again, everybody wants to know what is different between me and the other 10 chiropractors over your lifetime, because people go to other chiropractors like, why would I spend money to go across the United States and see that guy, because my guy does a neck adjustment too.
I'm kind of speechless here. I mean, those two adjustments right there, I can already feel more relief than I've felt in all my adjustments. I've never had an adjustment where I felt actually walking out such a wide result. Instant result.
And you're not saying that because I'm adjusting for the next week and you already paid it.
No.
Okay, gotcha.
I didn't pay yet.
You haven't paid yet? I hate. Remember, this is my comedy act, not yours.
Oh, my bad.
I'm the funny one here.
Yeah,
Okay, step back, please. Okay, so let's go through the range of motions. Don't do anything crazy. We're just going to see how you're doing, okay?
Okay.
Bend over. Let's go. Okay.
That's pretty amazing too. I mean, I could feel it still, don't get me wrong, but we're down to 3-4 rather than a 7-8 that I would normally do, and I didn't have to hold my breath.
And you went right there.
I didn't have blood rush to my head and about pass out from doing something like that. That's just pretty amazing. I haven't done that in a couple years at the very least.
And didn't you just tell me you see chiropractors twice a freaking week up there?
Yeah.
With massages, with all that freaking E-stem and heat and all that crap they want to put on you?
Yeah.
What did I just do? Adjust your neck.
You just adjusted my neck. That's it.
Did I touch your back?
Nope.
Did I rub your back?
Nothing. Nope.
Okay, let's go back like this.
That felt, I had no pain at all right there. That was nothing.
And look at the range of motion you had too.
I went back a lot further.
Okay, look at the floor, please. That left shoulder blade or whatever he said. No, the right shoulder blade, right?
Yeah, it's still tight, but it's not. It's definitely a major improvement.
Yeah, look at this unit.
I got no pain there at all. Nothing's pinching, nothing's tight. It's
Squat to the ground.
That's pretty big.
It's pretty big, right?
It's a big deal, yeah.
Again, you guys can't capture this on video right here because the thing is that the depth of field and the perception of the camera doesn't pick this up. But when he went down, it was like, I mean, he's wiggling all the way down because he's trying to.
I'm used to grabbing my own legs to be able to get down.
Trying
and
to
do
find
that.
a way to do it without hurting. He just went like that. Watch the video. You may see it or may not, but that was a big difference. We could see it.
Big difference.
Gotcha.
I can tell.
So, lastly, stand up your toes for 10 seconds. Stand on your toes.
It wasn't nearly as wobbly at all. It's great.
How does that feel?
Feels
different, right?
Yeah.
Feels different.
Big difference.
Happy he came down?
Very happy.
Good. You guys are going to see his progress of the week. He's going to be a home run for us this week. I'm stoked he's here. Again, thank you very much for the video. I got to shake left hand.
Thank you very much.
See you guys in the next one.